How to learn English with ChatGPT. Learning English can feel difficult. Many people understand English but they are afraid to speak. They worry about grammar mistakes, pronunciation, or confidence. But today, learning English is easier than ever. Why? Because you have ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not just an app, it is a patient teacher, a friendly speaker, and a daily practice partner. Available 24 hours a day. In this video, you will learn step by step how to use ChatGPT to improve your English speaking, listening, reading, writing, vocabulary, and confidence. Step 1. Use ChatGPT as your English teacher. First, treat ChatGPT like your personal English teacher. You can say, ChatGPT, teach me English from beginner level. Explain English grammar in simple words. Teach me English like a daily lesson. ChatGPT never gets angry. It never laughs at your mistakes. You can ask the same question 100 times and it will still help you. This removes fear, which is the biggest problem in learning English. Step 2. Practice speaking English daily. Many learners know English but cannot speak. The reason is simple: no practice. With ChatGPT, you can practice speaking every day. Type or say, ChatGPT, let's have a conversation in English. Correct my English when I make mistakes. Talk to me like a friend. You can talk about your daily life, your job and studies, your dream, your problems. Even if your English is broken, it's okay. ChatGPT will gently correct you and show better sentences. This daily conversation builds confidence slowly but strongly. Step 3. Improve grammar without fear. Grammar scares many people, but grammar is not your enemy. Ask ChatGPT, explain this grammar rule in very simple English. Give me examples and daily life sentences. Correct this sentence and explain why. Instead of memorizing rules, you understand through examples. Little by little, grammar becomes natural. Step 4. Build vocabulary the smart way. Don't try to memorize long word lists. That method fails. Use ChatGPT like this. Teach me 5 daily use English words. Give me simple sentences using these words. Create a short story using these words. When words are used in stories and conversations, they stay in your memory. You learn useful English, not textbook English. Step 5. Learn English through stories. Stories make learning easy and emotional. Ask ChatGPT, tell me a simple English story. Create a motivational story in easy English. Give me a story with common English words. Listen or read the story every day. Stories improve listening, reading, sentence structure, natural English flow. This method is powerful and enjoyable. Step 6. Improve pronunciation and confidence. If you feel shy to speak English with people, practice first with ChatGPT. Ask, write sentences for pronunciation practice. Give me short dialogues to read loud. Correct my sentence to sound natural. Speak slowly, don't rush. Confidence comes from practice, not perfection. Step 7. Use ChatGPT for daily English routine. Consistency is more important than talent. Create a simple routine. 10 minutes conversation, 10 minutes vocabulary, 10 minutes story or grammar. Just 30 minutes a day can change your English completely in a few months. ChatGPT fits into your daily life, morning, night, anytime. Remember one thing, you don't need perfect grammar to speak English. You need practice, courage, and consistency. ChatGPT gives you a safe place to learn, fail, and improve. If you use ChatGPT daily, English will stop feeling hard and start feeling natural. Learning English is a dream for many people, but for most learners, this dream feels far away. You may understand English when others speak. You may read English slowly. But when it is time to speak, fear comes. Fear of mistakes, fear of grammar, fear of pronunciation, fear of being laughed at. If this sounds like you, relax. You are not alone. Millions of people around the world face the same problem. The truth is simple. English is not difficult. The way we try to learn it is difficult. Today, you have a powerful helper, a helper who never judges you, a helper who never gets tired, a helper who is always available. That helper is ChatGPT. In this audiobook, you will learn how to use ChatGPT as your English teacher, practice partner, friend, and confidence builder. Listen calmly, listen slowly, and imagine yourself speaking English confidently. Your journey starts now. Why most people fail to learn English? Before learning how to succeed, let us understand why people fail. Most learners try to learn English like a school subject. They memorize grammar rules, they memorize word lists, they worry about exams. But language is not a subject. Language is a skill. You cannot learn swimming by reading a book. You must enter the water. In the same way, you cannot learn English by only studying. You must use it. Another big reason for failure is fear. Fear stops you from speaking. Fear blocks your confidence. Fear makes you silent. Schools and society often laugh at mistakes, but mistakes are a part of learning. ChatGPT removes this fear. With ChatGPT, there is no embarrassment. You can fail safely, and safe failure leads to success. What is ChatGPT and why it is perfect for English? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool, but for you, it is much more than that. It can talk to you in English, correct your mistakes politely, explain grammar simply, create stories, build vocabulary, practice conversations, repeat lessons again and again. A human teacher has limited time, ChatGPT has unlimited time. A human teacher may get tired, ChatGPT never gets tired. You can practice at morning, afternoon, night, any time you want. This freedom is powerful. Start learning English from zero with ChatGPT. If you are a beginner, do not worry. Start by saying, ChatGPT, teach me English from beginner level. ChatGPT will adjust its language. You can also say, use very simple English, speak slowly, explain like I am new. Never feel shy to ask for simple explanations. Simple English is strong English. Daily conversation practice, the most important step. Speaking is the heart of language. You must speak English to learn English. With ChatGPT, you can practice daily conversations. Say, ChatGPT, let's have a daily English conversation. You can talk about your day, your family, your job, your studies, your dreams. Example, you say, today I wake up late and go work. ChatGPT corrects gently, today I woke up late and went to work. No shame, no pressure, only learning. Speak daily when if it is only 10 minutes. How ChatGPT helps you speak without fear. Fear is your biggest enemy. ChatGPT creates a safe space. You can say, correct my English kindly, explain my mistakes, help me sound natural. Slowly, you realize mistakes are not dangerous, confidence grows, When fear dies. Learning grammar naturally with ChatGPT. Grammar is important, but it should be learnt naturally. Do not memorize rules. Ask ChatGPT, explain present tense with daily examples. Teach grammar using stories. ChatGPT can turn grammar into real life sentences. Grammar becomes your friend, not your enemy. Building strong vocabulary without memorizing. Vocabulary is power, but memorizing long word lists does not work. Use this method. Teach me 5 daily use English words. Then ask, use these words in sentences. Create a small story using these words. Words learnt in context stay forever. Learning English through stories. Stories touch the heart. Stories make learning enjoyable. Ask ChatGPT, tell me a motivational story in simple English. Listen carefully, notice sentence flow, word uses, natural English rhythm. You learn without effort. Improve listening skills with ChatGPT. Listening is the foundation of speaking. Read ChatGPT's responses slowly or use text to speech. Listen again and again. Good listening creates good speaking. Pronunciation practice with ChatGPT. Pronunciation improves with awareness. Ask, give me sentences for pronunciation practice. Break words into syllables. Read aloud slowly. Clarity is more important than accent. Thinking in English. Thinking in English is a big milestone. Start small. When you wake up, think. Today is a good day. Describe your actions in English. ChatGPT can help you practice this habit. A simple daily English routine. You do not need hours, you need consistency. Daily routine 10 minutes conversation, 10 minutes vocabulary, 10 minutes story. 30 minutes daily is enough. A short story, the power of daily practice. Once there was a learner who forced English. Every day they talked to ChatGPT for 15 minutes. Slowly sentences improved, confidence grew. After months, English felt natural. Small steps create big change. Affirmations for English confidence. Repeat daily, I am learning English every day. Making mistakes helps me grow. I speak English with confidence. English flows naturally from me. I am improving step by step. You do not need perfect English, you need courage. ChatGPT is your partner, use it daily. Your English will change, your confidence will grow, your voice will be heard. The auto driver who learnt English with ChatGPT. Ramesh was an auto driver in a busy Indian city. Every morning before the sun rose, he washed his auto, touched the steering wheel with respect, and started his day. Ramesh worked hard, but inside his heart there was one pain. He couldn't speak English. Every day, foreign tourists came to the city. They asked questions, they needed help. Ramesh understood only a little. He smiled, nodded, and felt ashamed. Sometimes passengers spoke English on the phone. Ramesh listened quietly. He thought, if only I could speak English, my life would be better. One day, a foreign tourist sat in his auto. The tourist asked, can you take me to the railway station quickly? Ramesh froze. He understood railway station, but not the rest. He just nodded and said, yes, yes. The tourist looked confused but stayed quiet. At the end of the ride, the tourist paid and said, thank you, but communication is important. Those words hurt Ramesh deeply. That night he couldn't sleep. Ramesh owned a simple smartphone. He used it only for calls and YouTube songs. One evening, while waiting for passengers, he heard two college boys talking. One boy said, I am learning English with ChatGPT. Ramesh listened carefully. ChatGPT, he thought. What is that? When he reached home, he searched slowly and installed the app. He felt nervous. He typed his first message with shaking fingers. I am auto driver. I want learn English. Help me. The reply came instantly. It was kind, it was simple, it did not judge him. Ramesh smiled for the first time that day. Every night after work, Ramesh sat on his bed. He said to ChatGPT, teach me English slowly, use simple words, correct my mistakes. ChatGPT listened patiently. Ramesh learned small sentences. Where do you want to go? Please sit comfortably. Traffic is heavy today. He practiced loudly. Sometimes his wife laughed gently. Sometimes his children clapped. Ramesh did not stop. At first, he made many mistakes. He said, you going airport? ChatGPT corrected. Are you going to the airport? Ramesh repeated the sentence again and again. He was not afraid anymore. Why? Because ChatGPT never laughed, it only helped. Ramesh started using English in real life. With Indian passengers, he spoke his local language. With tourists, he tried English. Slowly, carefully. One day, a foreign woman got into his auto. Ramesh took a deep breath and said, hello, madam, where do you want to go? The woman smiled. Ramesh's heart beat fast, but his voice was steady. That night, he told ChatGPT everything. Today, I spoke English. I was scared but happy. ChatGPT replied, you are improving. Keep going. Months passed. Ramesh's English was still simple but clear. Tourists liked him. They trusted him. They tipped him. Some even asked, where did you learn English? Ramesh smiled proudly and said, from ChatGPT. He felt taller, stronger, confident. Ramesh was still an auto driver, but now he was also a learner, a speaker, a confident man. He realized something important. English did not change his job. English changed his belief in himself. Ramesh's story teaches us one truth. You do not need a classroom to learn English. You do not need money or a degree. You need courage, consistency, and the right support. ChatGPT became Ramesh's teacher, friend, and guide. If an auto driver can learn English step by step, so can you. Ramesh's journey reminds us of one powerful truth. It does not matter where you come from. It does not matter what job you do. What matters is your desire to learn. With a small phone and strong determination, an auto driver changed his confidence, his communication, and his life. English is not only a language, it is a bridge to opportunities, respect, and self belief. If Ramesh can learn English step by step, making mistakes and learning every day, you can too. Start today, practice daily, believe in yourself. Your story is waiting to be written.